Blooming Lovely Looms, and today is the start of the Commonwealth Games. If you do not know what the Commonwealth Games are, they are like the Olympic Games but smaller for the territories that used to be a part of the British Empire. So for the Commonwealth Games you won't have America and all those countries in there. And this year it's being held in Glasgow, which is in Scotland, and it happens every 4 years, so it's a bit different from the Olympics. It's got different sports as well, which I will list later on in the video, because I don't want to bore you. So today I'll be making a little ladder bracelet on a rainbow loom, since I haven't done that yet. I have done one on a Sunshine Loom though. And today the ladder band colours are going to be red, orange, blue and green, because they are the colours of the logo for the Commonwealth Games. This is what it will end up looking like. It will look a little bit bigger though, because I've just done a little small one that you can probably wear as an earring if you wanted to. But it's going to have blue and green in the middle, a orange ladder and a red outside. So let's start by making sure that your arrow is pointing up. I'm going to use red for the outside, and I'm just going to make a normal outside shell, going from the middle to the right and going up the right like this, and then go on along the left side. When I get to the right spot, I will move it up. And this shell just needs to go all the way around the loom so that we can put the ladder onto it. Going on the left now. Move the loom. So I'm nearly finished my shell. Right side, I'm just coming up to the end now. And when you get to the end, you've got to put it into the middle so it makes an arrow pointing towards you. And now on the left side, make that arrow point towards you. So now that I've done that, I'm going to start with the bottom layer of the ladder. So I'm going to get my orange and I'm going to pull it horizontally along the second part. So you're missing the first empty peg in the middle and you're skipping to the one in the middle. So it should look like this. And then you do that every time, just skipping that middle one and doing a horizontal stripe. Do that all the way up the loom, but don't go on the very last one. Okay, so I'm on to my last one now, and then you can start doing the inside chain. For the inside chain, we're going to swap from blue and green so that you can get all the colours of the logo in there. So start with blue, going from the very middle one to the next one, straight up in the middle. Then I'm going to switch to green, then blue, then green, pull it down, blue, green, blue, green, and pull it down for one last time, blue, green, blue, green. So I've ended with green. Now before we start hooking, I'll just list those sports for you. So there are 17 of the sports. 3 main ones that are quite different that you wouldn't find in the Olympics are mountain biking, lawn bowls and squash. So yeah, that's some different ones for you to have a think about. Okay, so when you're going to start hooking, you need to flip it around so the arrow is now pointing away from you. And you're going to start by putting a cap band on the end, or the start for you now. So to make a cap band, you need to stretch out the band, cross it over, and put it on your fingers, and then put it on top of the green. I hold mine out just to make sure that I don't take forever to try and get that green. And then you're just making a single chain straight down, like this. Move it down now. Sticking to that same pattern, just doing these single. Other crazy sports that aren't in the Olympics are judo, netball, which I absolutely love, so I will definitely be watching that one, and rugby. Okay, so now you want to finish by putting the top layer of the ladder onto it. So put horizontally over the exact same one. It will go over the chain, which is what it's meant to do, so don't worry. And go all the way up, just following what you did before. Okay, now you can hook the outside shell. So pull back the blue one that we put on for the middle single chain and get the red, the top red one, and pull it to its side, which for me is the right. Then get your other one and pull it to the left, because for me it's the left. Then just start hooking like you would normally to an outside one, which is straight down. So for the right, I'm just going straight up. I'm just going to start on the left. Left goes straight up. You need to make sure you pull behind all of the bands and get to that bottom one, because that bottom one is the one that you need. Okay, I'll just move it down so you can see. Otherwise, you won't know what to do, even though it's a pretty simple, repetitive band. Okay, just gone on the right side, now gone on the left side. Try not to miss track of where you have stopped if you're doing it like me and switching sides, because if you forget one halfway through, you'll forget, and you don't want to forget, because then when you take it off and you realize that you haven't hooked it, that's not good and it'll break. And most of the time there isn't really a cure for that, and you have to just start again. On my right side, I'm onto my last one, and that goes diagonally into the middle. And on my left side, I've just got one more to go. And then go from the left diagonally into the middle. Get a red band, poke your stick out, put the band on the stick, pull it through, and now you can take it off. Before I take it off, I usually put a S-clip on there, which I thought I put on the table, but I didn't, so I'll just use that one. And put it on the end and take it off. This should be a pretty easy step. It should all just come off with you moving it to the side. And there you go. Just stretch it out a bit so you can tug, so you can make sure it's all stretched and it's nice and it's neat. And there you have it. A Commonwealth logo coloured ladder band on a rainbow loom. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope if you decide to watch the Commonwealth Games. You are cheering on Australia for me. Go Australia. It'll be really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this colour theme for the Commonwealth Games logo as much as I did. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow all of the attachments where I'm on socially, which is Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. It's all in the descriptions below, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!